had no intention of touching the mic. See, I left the house in search of beer. Don't laugh, I'm serious here. I got to the liquor store and my soul said left. While I was lost in a conversation on divinity, a stranger stopped me and asked me, where would a coffee shop be? I said, there's one right by Kroger's. I can walk you there if you like. And I made a complete U-turn and took him where he didn't belong. And while we were walking, he heard the conversation. He understood my spirit. Our souls connected in an instant. And since then, he's called me his brother as I brought him to the bead. Now, it was obvious this man is not from Savannah. And here I stand, a veteran of Savannah, never knowing that the bean was the place to be heard, and to be seen. Isn't that amazing? How your instincts can lead you to where you belong, where you are supposed to be. Hi, I'm Charles. I'm going to do one song a cappella and one song that I'm not even supposed to share, so don't tell nobody. Okay.
It's going to stab. Okay? These are the visions that go through one's head. We're in this kind of stress. Okay? So I listen to my music. I let you hear my song, and it talks about no one's to help you out there. And I hope you get back safe to your place in life. Hug your children. Make sweet love to your wife. Forget what you had to do. Forget what you had to be through. Okay? Forget what you had to do to get there. What you had to steal, rob, sell your body, sell your whatever. Okay? To get to that home, that place, the unity with another human being, whether it's your wife, your spouse, your kids, your dog, or whatever.
But because the people were friendly, they were fun, they got all the references, I couldn't get over that. I honestly thought that they were gonna be like the people from Fox News. And I felt terrible. I felt terrible because I was judging them. I was prejudging them, and I thought that they were gonna be a certain way, and I felt bad because all those years people were doing that to me, not really giving me a chance, and I was over there doing the same thing. I felt so bad. And then when I met the prince, I was still judging. 19 years old, and he's a prince. I thought he was gonna be a brat. He walks up to me, and I was already like, what's up?
Okay, so this is a beautiful woman that I was able to give a little bit of solace to and told her to breathe when we were both in the same exact fucking boat. Her boat was a little sinkier than mine. Her stress is her stress, her pain is her pain. Everybody spits. And so anyways, this is lovely Christine.
Hi everybody, how are you?
Christine Beaufort, County Jail. And who am I? Who am I?
You're Daniel Ekstrom.
What'd you first call me?
Daniel.
Angel, remember?
Daniel the angel.
Okay, there. Somebody called me a prophet the other day, and I said I'm a servant. I'm not a prophet. I'm not a cult leader. I don't want to be a cult leader. It's not about me. Oh, I hurt myself. It's not about this. Okay? It's about the fucking soul, man. The heart. Okay? What makes us live and breathe and makes us souls, makes us people. God's creation, child of God. And the Bible says you are a God. And Cookie said, we're nothing. We're grains of sand, but we're special. We're unique. And we remember you said that word the other day, unique. And that's what we are. So, Miss Christina, I know the answer. Why don't you ask me 3 magic questions?
What makes America great, Mr. Dan?
Christine Webster.
Mr. Dan. What makes America great?
No, I already answered that. That was my final answer. You got to answer me the next one. Stay with the script. You can embellish, but you just stay with the script. Greater. Yes, greater.
What makes America greater?
What would make it? Come on, Wade.
What? No, I'm Christine. I'm not Wade. What would make America greater?
Christine Webster's children. 3rd question. The one you don't like in your house.
If you had
a magic stick, that
wand,
was crazy me out.
If you had a magical wand, what would you do to change the world?
To change America today. My answer today, 2019, day 305. Today, what I would do is I would want to be adopted by all the Christine Websters in the world. And review the footage we did in the swamp with Wade and what I said then, because my answer changes. So Christine has adopted me, She didn't take her dogs back. She got another dog. I'm not fixed though.
Oh my God.
I'm a broken dog.
Lord Jesus!
So that was apartment 9. And 9 is the apartment number to my culture. 9 is the highest number you can be before 10, before you go back again. So it was apartment 9A. I was there. I had that place. I had the second floor. I had everything. I had the job. And then the guy paid me $100 for 38 hours of work. And I ended up in New Bern Hospital in exhaustion where I met Wade. I brought Wade back here for 2 nights. And then the police came on Sunday and kicked us out. And the stuff we went around the apartments, we went around and scavenged, like Walking Dead stuff. You know, I got honey. I got a big thing of honey from one place. I got some other stuff, some pots and pans and stuff. And I had this all stored up here. I had everything I needed to furnish a house. The first floor had to be finished, obviously the tile back in and everything. But I had everything that needed there. I mean, you know, I had all my stuff.
Uh-huh.
So this was an establishment that I had, you know, a base. What we've been talking about for the past 2 hours, as you commented on.
Uh-huh.
And I had that, and then it was taken away. So that's the PTS. That's where the PTS is coming from. But now I can smoke weed, I can smoke cigarettes, I can eat food, drink water, and those things help somewhat. But this right here, this communion with this young lady, this beautiful soul, she could be an old lady, she could be whatever. Doesn't matter what she looks like, whatever, it doesn't matter. Her decoration, her headphones, her stuff is not anything. That means nothing. It's the color of her heart, the light. And this is what I spoke to you earlier about light, and we'll have this discussion another day. I hope the light is coming from the universe, through you, through me, and it's connected. And see, in electrical, unity is a circle. It's all a circle.
Uh-huh.
We came from God, we returned to God, right? Right? We came from God, we returned to God, right? Correct?
Yes.
Would you say it's a circle? So this is a circle. The interesting thing about the circle philosophy, and it goes to electrical and all our physics. So this is the physics, this is another discussion, but this is the physics of the spiritual power. It's nothing strange. It's nothing wacky. It's nothing supernatural. It's just natural. It's as natural as this engine. And the elements of this are made out of metal, earth, trees,
Uh-huh.
blood, circulatory system. It's all all this is like, it's called a unified theory in quantum physics, but this is a unified theory that I've been developing.
No.
Okay? And then see, and if I express that to the wrong person, it sounds cultish or weird, but a person who knows the electrical spectrum and the things of other physics of nature would understand this. So that's where it's going to, and that's part of it.
I failed to realize that he's a prince, and he was brought up to be a prince. The way he carried himself, he intimidated me in about 18 seconds. Okay, I'm 36. And I mean, what's up? And he's like,
Whole day, you didn't ask me for one red dime. You were sitting in here minding your business,
Stealing electricity.
you know? Well, you know, you deal with everybody else.
I'm out of water. I gotta go somewhere else for the water.
But you didn't bother anybody. See, a person to help a person who ain't bothering nobody and just spend 10 minutes of conversation. That's it. So play it forward.
To be honest with you, that's the best part of my day. It's the conversation. I talked to the security lady down to the place over there, sweet lady. We had to talk. She's like, "Oh, I'm here. I can't really talk to you, but we talked something about the college, and I learned." So, what makes America great? You said we're blessed. I think you answered the question.
What makes America great?
We're a
The
blessed
people.
nation.
The people here make it great.
The people. That's the number one
This is the
answer.
only place that people are dying to get into.
Walking deserts, mountains, and
They're dying to get here.
That's correct.
And the
My people came here.
The people who are here don't realize how great they have it.
So, what would make it greater?
What would make it greater? That one little thing, man, unity and love. You know?
We say unity and diversity.
Yeah.
We have our diversity, but our differences are. I say our differences are only details.
Yeah.
You got a hairy chest, me not so much.
And I was even paying attention to it. It's on me.
Okay, so we're gonna yell because I don't want to miss my appointment. What would you do if you could change everything? A magic wand.
Start all over with love.
Reboot.
Reboot with love.
Reboot. That's an answer I had. We have to have a program for a reboot. So check us out. Al, what's the last name?
Brinson.
Brenson? Like Brenson. Okay. All right. Listen, Al. Love you, man.
Hey, man, good meeting you, man.
Jibril. Excuse me? Jibril. Jibril? Gabriel. I understand that your name is Gabriel, but in the Arabic language, your name is Jibril. I was welcoming you in our language. Oh, I'm a dick.
Come on, man, think about it. You blew the last question.
I mean, if I got the magic wand, it really is no step. I just make it happen, right?
I took it back.
Oh.
I'm a white man giver. That's funny, right?
The first step to peace. I guess looking at each other as equals and not like I owe you something, you owe me something.
How about people not filling their own plate?
That could be
You
another
know what that
thing
means,
too.
right?
Filling their own plate.
Yeah, it means like, you know, you're sharing with your brother.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the fucking
Yeah.
whatever. All right, so I'll let you guys go. You gotta go home to your mamas.
Yeah.
All right, man. So, ask somebody the question. Go up to somebody like me, and you might not know how cool I am. You don't know who's in my family. I'm not going to tell you unless we hang
My
out.
father left me and so did my pop. A true life story, both taken on a regular day. My body, too fragile for turmoil. My mind, too unstable that even the angels couldn't mend the pieces together. I can't take the pain of grief anymore. The cold nights, the sweaty nights, I prayed and stayed up and said, bring them back to me. Prayers that I said only to myself. Just take me home so I can see my dad. Take me so I can just see. This is no way to live. An 18-year-old young man losing both of his icons. Two male figures, the only male figures I had. They looked at me and said, baby, you'll be okay. I said, take me home. This is no way to live. I feel like a bear with no food and hibernation, clawing away out of the deep sleep to feed from my hunger, a hunger for closure, a hunger for happiness. My tears are becoming the despair. I keep locked up, clawing at my bare cave, feeding on the last bit of sadness I have left. So please take me home.
What is this, Louisville Road? We have no idea. You all lost. See, that's the homeless people. They don't know where the hell they are. Where are we?
Louisville Road.
Louisville, okay.
Yeah.
So, anybody shout out, what makes America great?
People. Love.
Anybody else? I heard love, a couple peoples, anything else? Caring. I heard compassionate. So, you want to define that, people? I've never done a group this big. What do you mean by people? People in general. We agree? What would make it greater? Simple question. Greater. Better than it is today.
More love, more people.
More love, more love. Respect. Respect will carry a long way. Mr. Foss, excuse me?
More understanding.
Or understanding. So what's the first step to more love and more understanding, more respect?
God.
Following the gospel of Christ, would you say? Or the other good teachers? Okay, so what would you all do if you had an all-powerful magic wand just for our lovely country here in America? All our beautiful, diverse, lovely, thoughtful young people, just for the future. How about you, Ninja? You like one of the youngest guys here, maybe? I mean, younger, right? Just some people younger, right? It's your future, right? What would you do if you had an all-powerful magic wand just for this country? Take care of the house first. Take care of the family.
Change
Okay?
for the better.
For the better? What's the first step? I took the magic wand away. I'm a white man giver.
Homeless and
Excuse me?
needy. Helping all the homeless and needy.
Okay, and what's the first step? Doing like what you're all doing right now, right? So basically you're doing what you would make it greater. All right. All right. All right, so I love you all. So look this up. Peace of mind. Silent American Scream. Google it. Pass it on to your Facebook friends. I know you have 762. See, in 1 minute, but in 1 minute, you see, that question takes us from, you know, the dirt pile, you know, the garbage, to greater. There's this fellow that says something about again, and you know, we can't go back. With Star Trek.
Man, right here.
Yeah, this is the best man.
No, you is, bro.
No, you better, man. that's my man. But he knows. He welcomed me in. You know, I got a text from him the other night. He says, how you doing down there? I said, who is this? No, my family ain't called me. I mean, some of them have, but you know, they didn't reach out to me and say, how you doing tonight? Are you living in the tent? Are you living in the swamp? I met people in the swamp. The other guys in other
Honey
camps.
brown skin, hair that moves like the wind, but it's the color and sand, and eyes. Oh, her eyes. They changed as the season do. But the thing is, she is a she and I am a he, but how could that be? Two people with two totally different personalities, sharing one brain, one heart, one brain, one body, one heart that beats two different ways, and two eyes that sees four different shades.